channel. It's your girl Jess, and as you can tell by the title, we're gonna be talking about budgets, how I budget for my 9-to-5 income, as well as some things that I've learned about budgeting will be included in this video. Just a disclaimer, I'm not an expert. You do have to do your own research, but these are just from my experience. You can take from my experience along with your own research and tweak and do what's best for you. I can't speak, y'all. It's been a long day at work. But anywho, let's get right into it. I will include a link that 2 links in the description box. They are free. It's my budget template. Tweak it to how best fit you, and then the notes from this video, because I know I talk fast and I know that can be annoying, but I can't help it. I'm sorry. But anywho, let's get right into the video. I'm gonna start the video off with how I set up my budget, and then I'll talk a little bit about some tips and tricks that you can apply to help you setting up your budget. So the first thing I do is I write down my fixed expenses. So those are things like rent, phone bill, utilities, car note, car insurance, everything like that. I write all of my fixed expenses down, and then I total it out. So how much am I paying for these particular bills every single month? So I write fixed expenses, the bill amount, and the due date. I have to put the due date because I'm very forgetful. That's just me. The next thing I have is varied expenses. So those are things that you do spend on every month, but the price amount, like, they vary. They're not the same every single month. And for me, those things are like gas, groceries, and in my you can include things like clothing, food, entertainment. For me personally, I don't do those. I do personal allowance. So I give myself a personal allowance. So let's just say I give myself a personal allowance of $50 a month. $50 a week. I have $50 to spend for that week. So I can buy as much food, clothes, shoes, entertainment, coffee I want out of that $50. But once that $50 is gone for the week, I can't do anymore. I can't spend anymore. I have no more money to spend. And to help me do that, I take my personal allowance out every single week in cash. So I carry my cash around with me, of course, in my wallet. I normally only keep one card in my wallet, my debit card, in case of an emergency, so I won't be tempted just to swipe if I run out my personal allowance. And I do that every single week. And then I total that out. So I total all my varied expenses, so I have an estimated amount of how much money I should be spending in that category per month. So the next category for me is debt. I will be making a debt video, so stay tuned. But personally, the only debt that I have is student loans. Y'all, I've forgiven myself. I'm waiting on Joe Biden to catch up because I've forgiven myself. Okay, to get the minimum amount for me. Okay. But you can include your credit cards, your student loans, collections, or any other debt that you have in here, and you want to total out your minimum monthly payment and how much like total debt you're spending every single month. I do include the due date for that as well, just because I'm forgetful. The next category, and this category is for me. I know that not everybody is in the same place in their life, so this category may not be for you. So you do just tweak it to best fit you. And savings. So I have a savings fund that I put money in towards, a general savings account, and then a specific savings goal. So if I'm saving for something like a purse, shoes, something expensive, I have an account strictly for that. And then you want to total out how much money you're putting aside every single month in savings. Now, once I fill all of that out, I go up to the top. Now I know my monthly income stays the same, so that's always filled out every single month. That's the first thing that I fill out. Next, from my monthly income, I subtract my fixed expenses, my varied expenses, my debt, and my savings to get a total amount of money that's coming out, that's going out essentially. I mean, savings isn't going out, but it's going out. It's not to be spent. You know what I'm saying? And then what's left over is how much money I have after I done all my responsible shit. You know, I paid all my bills, I paid my debt, I saved some money. So whatever's left over is after everything. That I generally either put towards debt, like if I have a debt payment coming up, or I might split it between, if I don't have any debt to pay, I might split it between savings and spending money. You know what I'm saying? but that's just me. So that is how I set up my personal budget. But let's get into the tips that I have for you and what has helped me when I was setting up my budget. So the first thing I did when I was setting up my budget is to print out 2 to 3 months of bank statements and sat down and highlighted every single thing that I was spending. So clothes, shoes, fast food, entertainment, everything that I was spending with the 2 to 3 months, I highlighted it and then I calculated. So I got a monthly average of what I was spending. For me, that was a wake-up call because I was spending a lot of money on things I didn't need. And it just helped to see that like I wasn't, well, I had goals, my goals and my actions wasn't lining up. The next thing you want to do with the same 2 to 3 months of bank statements is to go through and figure out how much money you have coming in every single month. You need to know your average monthly income when you set up your budget. It's very important to know that number. Otherwise, it doesn't matter the budget because you might not have enough money coming in to cover your budget. So you need to know that number. That is pretty much it. There are other things that I'm going to talk about within this within the money series. Those include debt, credit, and saving. So if you're interested in those videos, please stay tuned. They will be coming. If you have any questions about budget in general, leave them in the comment section. If I can't answer it, somebody might be able to answer it. And of course, Google is your best friend. You have to educate yourself because this country did not educate us. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. I don't know where the subscribe button is. I don't know, but hit that subscribe button. It's a big red button. It says subscribe on there. Hit it and give me some feedback in the comment section. If you have any video suggestions, go ahead and throw them in the comment section as well. Once again, I hope y'all like this video and y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Tap in. Diamonds dancing on your neck, nigga, tap in. Tap, tap, tap.